let's talk about the bottom line. Hello and welcome to the Durham Talents channel. My name is Jesse Durham. We're back for another installment of our quotes series where we evaluate some financial quote with an infinite banking lens. Today's quote that we're going to evaluate is the phrase of the bottom line. Now, literally, this is the final figure or number at the bottom of a statement showing profit or loss, okay? But what it makes me think of with an infinite banking lens is rule number 3, the third rule of banking. The first rule of banking is pay yourself first. The second is pay yourself with interest. And the third is recapture the money. So the bottom line, and Robert Kiyosaki says this, if I'm putting a saying on top of a saying, he says it's not how much you make, but how much you keep. Again, there's so many different ways of earning money or experiencing cash flows. But ultimately, it's about how much you keep that really makes a difference. I mean, there are so many sayings, I guess, that are competing for the forefront of my mind right now that we have about this issue of, making money and losing it. And that's why Nash confronts that human problem by addressing Parkinson's law right away in his book, Becoming Your Own Banker. The first human problem that we address is Parkinson's law. Because there is this tendency to spend as much as we earn, or maybe even more. So it's not about how much you make. The bottom line really is about how much you keep. And for those that are interested in vetting and learning and researching, studying this infinite banking concept, or those that are already our clients and that have implemented the infinite banking concept into their households and their businesses and their investing, well, the bottom line is how much you keep. So when we consider cash values, for example, when we consider death benefit, see, those are the bottom line numbers at any point in time of the amount of capital, for example, with the cash value, the amount of capital that we can leverage. Okay, so if we're going to finance something, we can make a policy loan from our policy to finance a vehicle, to finance a vacation, whatever it happens to be. That's the bottom line. That's what we've done to address amassing capital for ourselves so far. And you got to start somewhere. So the bottom line is, what kind of capital? I mean, it's the golden rule. He who has the gold makes rules. So what kind of capital can I access right now to address my need of finance? That's the bottom line. See, the average American, none. They're conventionally financing things. So the bottom line is really somebody else's bottom line in so many regards. Whereas for those of us that are vetting or that have already implemented the infinite banking concept, the bottom line is just how much of my cash flow am I getting to go through policy premiums at any given point. And that should grow and scale naturally, progressing over time. Over the course of your lifetime, you can fully and 100% become your own banker. 100% account for your need of finance. But at any given point in time, the bottom line is how much capital can I access for an opportunity or to be able to finance something that I already have going on in my life. And then on the back end of things, because for those of us that are thinking long range, planning and acting intergenerationally, these policies come with a death benefit. I mean, that's what we're talking about here is whole life. Whole life has guaranteed death benefit. Well, the bottom line is that number. That number is a tax-free transfer of wealth to our heirs or beneficiaries, however we have that set up. So the bottom line for those of us implementing the infinite banking concept is it's not how much we can make, but it's how much we can keep. And then how that plays into our personal monetary system in the here and now, becoming our own banker, financing our own lifestyle, and then ultimately thinking long range, how that plays into our intergenerational plans, our intergenerational acting. And that's the bottom line. If this has been helpful for you, please let me know down in the comment section what your takeaway or thought or question is or was. and to have a conversation about how to implement the infinite banking concept into your household or your business or your investing. don't hesitate to reach out. I look forward to that conversation. Have a great day. Take care.
That's the bottom line. Well, we got this deep voice right here, yeah. And that's the bottom line, Jesse. The opposite of this voice would be
this other one that I do so well. That was a hard transition. Not just anybody could have done that.
Yikes.
Let's have some coffee. Let's put some coffee on this voice.
Ugh, that'll put hair on your chest. Why, Jesse, let's talk about the bottom line.